Hi there, little monsters. Are you anxious?
Low-key, yeah.
I've really built this one up in my head. Like, really built it up.
Well, it's been technically around 5 years.
My name is Andrea, and this is my friend Andrew. And we are very large little monsters. Tonight we are going to listen to, for the first time, and react to Mayhem, which is Lady Gaga's 7th studio album. So far we have heard Disease, Abracadabra, and Andrew's favorite, Die With A Smile, featuring Bruno Mars. Isn't that your favorite one?
No. My problem with the song is she doesn't start it.
Okay.
Because as a Bruno hater, I actually like the song. Yeah. Wait, do I choose to listen to it on purpose? No.
I am so interested to see how that song fits on this album.
It definitely doesn't. At the end.
Yeah. What she did say in her Spotify press conference, she wanted to like end it on, like conclude it. So like Die With A Smile.
Which is fine, but like it definitely wasn't originally intended to be a part of the project. In any way. And it would be a different story, like I'm saying, if it was Gaga featuring Bruno Mars. She sings the first verse, she sings the first chorus, he comes in the second verse. That's different than what the song is, which is he sings the whole first half. Subscribe
down below. You can follow Andrew and I on all our social medias, linked down below. Be sure to comment your favorite song off the album. Which song are you calling dibs on? I already know mine.
What's yours?
Don't Call Tonight.
Zombie Boy.
Zombie Boy. Do you identify with that?
Or Perfect Celebrity.
There was a lot of talk about Perfect Celebrity.
Yeah, I saw it today. Is that where she said it? That it was the original title?
The working title for a long time. Which,
interesting. I actually like that title.
We'll talk about it more, but I feel like she is a perfect celebrity. Oh my gosh, I'm like so nervous. My expectations are too high. She did an interview about Disease and like the production of it, and like it's literally like her like yelling.
That's the one where she's sitting like in front of the computer, right? Yeah. Well, I'm honestly surprised by Abracadabra taking off. Not because I don't think it's good, but I think it was pretty much solely because of the Grammy placement. I don't think it would have been any bigger than Disease had it not premiered then.
Yeah. There it is. It's live.
Is there many explicits or just that one?
Oh my god. Just one explicit song?
All she posted was the cover again, saying Mayhem out now. Lame.
Oh, Taylor would never. We are about to enter Mayhem, for real. This is track 3, Garden of Eden.
Give
it a minute, give it a minute, give it a minute.
I think it was the candy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
She knows how to write.
What the fuck is the Garden of Eden?
That's Adam and Eve. She said something about the apple take a bite.
I don't get it.
It's where Adam and Eve lived before they were expelled because she bit the apple.
And she died?
No, that was like the original sin. I don't really know what she's saying, but she said something about she's the apple, take a bite, maybe?
Take a bite, take a bite.
I think she'll probably say it again. I don't know if that's what she said.
That's catchy. This little chorus here.
Yeah, she says,
okay.
Poison apple, take a bite. Yeah. She wants them to sin with her. I guess. Well, that's another thing that's back, is like the religious themes.
I don't think I ever left Gaga.
Not really. What the heck was the beginning?
What was the candy part?
I don't know.
These songs feel long.
This one's long.
Because we're not used to these long songs.
I like that.
I like that too. You're out of candy. I can get you more. You just started slurring and I start to squeal. I'm falling over in my 9-inch heels.
It wasn't bad, but I think it was just like a little jarring because it sounded a lot more bubblegummy than the songs that came before it.
That's, bubblegummy.
But the rest was fine.
Sounds so different from Disease and Abracadabra.
Yeah, that's what caught us off guard at first.
Yeah. Okay, this is a really anticipated one. This is the one you called dibs on, Perfect Celebrity. Oh, this was on a TikTok or something. Her vocals sound so raw.
This sounds more along the vibe I was expecting.
Okay. I think it's that backbeat that makes it.
What you got that?
I like her little voice in the back. Andrew, her vocals sound real fresh.
Yeah, I think they're clearer than usual.
Yeah.
Because the production is certainly like taking a little bit of a backseat. Because there's been times in her career where it's been equal.
Yeah.
Or even like a little bit louder than her.
Sit in the front row, watch the princess die. This feels very Gaga.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more about production to articulate what I like about it.
I love that. I feel like that was immediately a little more interesting than the previous one.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if I would say like better, because I feel like it took us a minute for the first one. But it was certainly, I feel like, more memorable.
I like that she is talking about her fame. I think it's so interesting to hear her talk about like her experience, because she's been around so long and like so mainstream for so long. The longevity of her career is really fascinating to a lot of people, so I love that she like wrote a song about that.
Yeah,
because I feel like any other time we've heard like talking about fame, it's like in hopes of fame, like on the Fame Monster or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Track 5 is called Vanish Into You. What in the disco is this?
I'm curious where it's going.
Right? What's the chorus gonna be like?
I feel like I wanted something a little more, but I'm like, it's still good.
Swaying.
It has like a little Summer Boy in it.
Yeah! Oh, that's cute. It's like if Summer Boy grew up.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this is maybe like the first love song.
What, Garden of Eden wasn't enough for you?
But I feel like this one is sweet.
Yeah, I can't wait to drive to these songs.
I feel like it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
I feel like I don't have like much more to say besides like it was cute.
Again, I think her vocals sounded really strong though.
The production was more interesting than that. Compared to the other songs.
You kind of like threw me off though. Like the chorus that you were like, I want it to go somewhere. And then it like didn't drop the way I wanted it to.
I was fine after that first one though.
Yeah. I was bopping after.
Yeah.
Track 6, Killa, featuring...
I'm like keeping...
Goth... How do you say this name?
No clue.
I feel so dumb.
Gesaffelstein.
Gesaffelstein?
Sure. Gesaf... Oh no. Never mind.
Alright, this is Killa. It's so like groovy the past couple songs.
I know.
I wasn't expecting that.
This person though is a DJ, right? So they're not gonna sing?
I know he's worked on other songs though, so I kind of think he does sing on this one. Careful, Ben's voice is coming.
I'm scared. I don't know if it's gonna be someone else.
I thought him. I jumped a little.
I think the scariest thing was that it was her.
It's a spirit. This song is spirit. Like my favorite suit. I'm about to wear you out like my favorite suit.
A full-time bedroom diva? Yeah, I'll be your full-time bedroom diva. Oh, demon.
I feel like diva better.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the end of the song, but this outro is, look how long it is.
That could have been...
Oh, he's doing his DJ thing.
She used to do the interludes. I guess that's really only Chromatica, right?
Yeah. I like that.
This could have been one. That wasn't her though, right?
No, maybe it was. Her voice distorted.
Oh,
is it over?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh my god. Yeah, that killed me alright.
What was that?
What was that?
Like, it wasn't even bad. It was just, it like wasn't...
What was it giving? It was giving...
It didn't have enough substance to be a song.
Let's read the chorus, because I feel like we...
What chorus?
There was a chorus.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Gonna make the curtains cream?
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Andrew. Like, that's so funny. And but you're gonna die tonight.
Okay, no, it's fine.
I'll burn a hole right through your eyes.
But as soon as that halfway point hit, it's like next.
Wait, and then wait, this is kind of interesting. Looking at you like a zombie killer. Next song is Zombie Boy.
Wow.
And boy, you're gonna die tonight. Killer. Zombie Boy, track 7. She wrote this for us.
I like it. I love a good Halloween song.
I can see Trixie Mattel doing this at Halloween.
It is drag, yeah. This is another funky one though.
It's very disco. Disco heavy.
Is that 3 songs in a row? I like that.
Is that Gustavo? Or whatever his name is?
Put your
paws all over me?
All over me.
This is a clapper. This is gonna be fun live.
This song is everything.
I'm feeling like on tour they need like roller skates.
Yeah. It's not over.
Oh my god, you're right. This is so Halloween. You're so right.
Yeah. I feel like every song having an outro is like maybe a little excessive.
That was just enough.
Yeah.
That wasn't excessive.
Some of them have run like a slightly too long.
I like that one.
Especially the one before.
But his little feature. Something I'm starting to notice is I feel like with Chromatica, there were bigger concepts behind the songs. Like, for example, when we watched the 911 music video, we tore that apart, like dissecting every lyric, everything about it. These are like very straightforward. Like
I think they are straightforward.
Yeah, like Zombie Boy, she's like, I want to stay up all night and wake up a zombie and like have fun with you and like what, like that's very, it's not, which I kind of like when there's like deeper meanings to things, but I think maybe like the goal here is dance or die. She wants you dancing.
I don't think there's like a ton of additional layers, at least so far. But
right? I mean, Garden of Eden.
Like Zombie Boy, I think is a song that like could be terrible in like someone else's hands. She knows how to deliver it in a way where like it's not awful.
It's like she's in on the cringe of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Track 8. Love Drug. Love Drug.
So another love song. I think the choruses are pretty strong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strong pre-choruses early on.
I need to listen to the bridges more. This is kind of giving me ABBA.
Yeah, I feel like this is another that's like pretty straightforward.
Right.
What was the other love song? Vanish Into You.
In Garden of Eden.
yeah.
Don't have much to debrief.
I think that was the least memorable so far though.
I liked the lyrics though.
I don't know, that one was like more basic and I feel like it's like, oh, like I've heard this from her and I've heard it done better from her. It was just like not standing out to me.
Okay.
Not bad. There's nothing that's bad at Dud besides maybe the back half of Killa.
Oh my god. Is that the hill you're gonna die on?
It was fine. It was just like next.
They kind of like repeat a lot.
Yeah.
Like I wish it'd like repeat the chorus, but like switch up the lyrics a little bit.
I'll listen for that in the next couple.
Okay, 9. How bad do you want me?
How bad do you want me?
This kind of sounds like Taylor.
It does. It's the way she delivered that.
Yeah.
How bad do you want me?
It's that part.
It's so Taylor. This sounds different.
At least so far it's what you wanted though. Because, I mean, that's one chorus, but it was a lengthy one where she switched up in the second half. So we'll see about the second chorus.
I'm literally like looking for Taylor as a co-write. This like feels so much like a Taylor Swift song. I feel bad comparing like that.
But do you think it's the production too? To me, it's like...
It's so storytelling the way Taylor does.
But you know when like someone on like TikTok will be like, I'm gonna perform this song in the style of Taylor Swift. It's like that.
Yeah,
like, like it's not her, but it has some of those like stylistic notes.
I love that tattoo line. You know what it's also giving? Literally, no one's gonna know this, but it's giving Love Me Right.
No, I was actually thinking it honestly sounded like a bonus track more so than like one of her usual bonus tracks, not like one of her usual album tracks.
Wow, that was so different than everything else we've heard. I thought that to me that felt so different.
Well, what's interesting so far is like honestly only the first two songs that like we've already heard kind of like fit the aesthetic of the album itself. Like everything we've heard doesn't really fit Disease and Abracadabra. No.
Right?
Or like the dark visuals.
It's not really like dark.
Or like Mayhem.
I actually wrote down Mayhem because I feel like it is chaotic where like every song is like a different topic and like a different element of her life, and like it is chaotic, but the songs themselves I don't find to be chaotic besides her like randomly yelling here and there.
I feel like I love that Chromatica is like pink, but this kind of feels more pink. You know what I mean? Like
if it was branded pink, I think it would make more sense.
What if Chromatica was like silver gold metallics and like this was pink, but like she couldn't do that again because like at least the past couple songs besides Disease and Abracadabra have felt more
bubblegummy.
Yeah, but she couldn't do it again.
So she does dark colors,
I guess.
And she's like, rawr. Also, they don't have like dark meanings behind
them. No, they don't.
Okay. This was the one I called dibs on. It's called Don't Call Me Tonight, and it's track number 10. Disco again.
So weird. There's lots of like clappies.
A lot of swaying.
And growling.
Like this sounds bubblegummy.
It does, yeah. Not that like I need albums like match the cover, but
no, but this is not what it was marketed as.
No, yeah, it also doesn't match the first two singles.
But is that what it's supposed to be?
I don't know, or else it could have went through like a minor rebrand. It's like now Die With A Smile is on here. This is dark.
And Zombie was kind of like that dark vibe.
That's true.
I like that line. I can hear everything you're saying from here. Don't call me. What'd you think of Don't Call Tonight? I thought it was fun.
Me too. I think
again another straightforward song.
Yeah, I don't know if like generic is the right word, but I felt like a lot of it was more generic, and I didn't really pop unless she had more personality.
Can I say the elephant in the room?
What?
It's like Telephone.
The song?
I wonder if the music video to this would be part 2.
You thought that song was like Telephone?
Well, stop calling. No, I don't want to think anymore.
Yeah. No.
This is Don't Call Me Tonight.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Kind of what you were saying earlier. It's like the same message, but like rebranded.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I wonder if that music video would be part 2.
That'd be good.
Like drop it with a Beyonce feature for like a deluxe.
Yeah.
Part 2. Gaga, take this idea and run.
Yeah.
Like, people have to be thinking that, right?
I didn't pick up on it like while we were listening to it, but it works. So there's 3 more that we haven't heard.
Shadow of a Man, Hate Men. That sounds Gaga.
That seems more in line with the first 2.
Yes. Oh,
that's why.
That was at the end of.
Yeah, still kind of funky though.
I like want to like.
Yeah.
You know. Whoa. Watch me, I'll dance in the shadow of a man.
No, because it hit funky again, but she threw more personality into it than some of the others.
Yeah. This is fun.
Yeah, it is.
This sounds a lot like Disease and Abracadabra.
Yeah. When did the Chromatica movie come out? Summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is obviously the original. I don't know if anything changed. I think some things might have changed a little bit. This sounds more in line with that original direction.
Yeah. Not done.
I like this one though, because I felt like some of the other ones almost felt like they were over and then kept going.
This feels like an outro. We're concluding.
Yes. Yeah,
that was a really nice. Yeah. That felt like Mayhem. That felt like what I was anticipating the whole thing to sound like.
I agree.
That felt good to me.
I agree. It felt more in line with the first 2 tracks. Felt like it had a little more Lady Gaga put into it than some of the past couple. Still some funkiness.
She kind of had some like I think some of the songs we feel like aren't, what was you saying? Giving it...
Well, like generic?
No,
Not generic, but...
putting like her Gaga spin on things.
Yeah, well, when her personality comes
out. Her personality comes out, like, I feel like when she's like growling and like she's like doing weird things with her voice, I feel like some of these songs don't have that and we're not feeling it.
Not a lot of them have been like weird enough for my liking.
Yes, I wish it was weirder.
Because like Abracadabra, weird, and probably the best.
Shadow of a Man is definitely top 3 for me.
And I think that's why like I even like Zombie Boy.
Yeah, because it's weird.
Weird. Yeah. Okay,
we're putting the pieces together. Because we want weird Gaga. When Gaga's being weird, things are well.
Yeah, a lot of it wasn't giving weird.
Which I kind of wonder if like, yeah, your theory of like, there was a direction the album was going, and then like, I don't want to assume anything, but it kind of feels like she started writing like these love songs about Michael and like wanted it to all be one, and like that's the mayhem of her life. Is like she's both people. Like she is chaotic and everything, but like she also is like this person that like is a normal person and isn't weird.
Well, I guess so far, would you think The Perfect Celebrity is a better title? I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Based on what you were saying, it almost seemed like that. Can't change it, so.
No, but I think if you're thinking of Mayhem and the theme of Mayhem, that this stacks. I don't think this isn't Perfect Celebrity.
Yeah.
I also think it would be really weird for her to have The Fame and Perfect Celebrity as like.
What about The Beast?
That was the working title. Girl, it's on. This is weird though.
I like it.
Like, what's she doing?
I like it though because it's dark. I think I'd be more annoyed if it was like a happy ballad. But I'd be like, what the heck? Like, I don't know. It's like a great Halloween album.
I agree.
Like this.
It's giving like we're in a cemetery with like fake smoke.
It's giving like the end of like an episode of like How to Get Away with Murder. Or like really like any of the shows where they play like a dramatic song at the end.
At the end of Yellow Jackets?
Yeah. And like you know a cliffhanger's coming. I actually really like it and I don't know why.
I feel like it's putting me to sleep. Which maybe it needs like a slower song. But she said dance or die. How am I gonna dance to this?
This is Die. I feel like I really liked it and I don't know why. I feel like I needed it.
That was probably my least favorite.
I don't know, cause like I liked it. It was dark. I was getting tired of the disco. Some stuff was starting to sound samey. I feel like I needed it.
Okay.
And it fit the vibe and the aesthetic that I wanted. I liked it.
I'm glad you liked it. Alright, this is the last new one. It's called Blade of Grass. Have you heard anything about this?
No. Have you?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
So it's about how Michael proposed to her.
Oh god.
With a blade of grass.
I'm sick of
tied it around her ring. You just said you loved Michael.
Just kidding. After this, I don't know.
Okay, let's listen to it. All I can think of when I read that title is that Jack Harlow song where it's like a blade of grass, I just want that ass. Something.
I don't know it.
I bet that's not gonna be this.
You think it's gonna be it? You're gonna be begging for the Beast. You know what though? It's more personal, so it's a little more interesting. I kind of wish you didn't tell me what it was about.
It is sweet.
Maybe it could have stayed in the diary.
So is this dance or die?
Die with a smile is next, so get ready. Do we know when he proposed?
I don't think we do.
Around like, in between like July and September.
Okay, so summer.
Like maybe July.
Okay, that was a key change, I think. Oh my god, is it over yet?
It's the longest one.
I'm happy she's expressing herself.
If she wants to pull like a hold my hand moment on her tour with the song at the end,
She will do it.
I'm leaving early this time. we're skipping traffic.
It's not over yet.
That'll be in the middle on the piano.
That should have been the end of the album.
Do you know what though? I think this Die With a Smile blew up.
They have to be doing it for numbers.
Yeah, that's what I was like trying to think. Like, it would be stupid not to have it live somewhere.
What'd you think of Blade of Grass?
I think it made the Beast sound like a masterpiece. And like, I was actually a little locked in at first because it was like, oh, personal details.
I liked the personal details of it. I liked the storytelling of it.
Here's the thing. And again, I hate comparing people to Taylor. That girl has a way of taking very specific details from her life and making them universal.
That was not it.
I don't think the blade of grass like metaphor like worked for me.
It's like over everyone's head. But but at the same time, I'm like, I love it.
It was very sincere, very genuine.
Yeah. Die With a Smile, last track. Cause was it like this music video, like what time frame was this in? Why is he so loud?
September.
No. Like the 60s or something.
Oh.
Is that the same era as like disco?
I don't think it sonically sounds out of place. The male voice does.
This doesn't feel like Mayhem.
But the song I think would be fine after like Blade of Grass, but where is she?
Lady Gaga in this song sounds like a character to me.
Yeah.
Not Mayhem, Lady Gaga. I think because this came out around the time of Joker, it makes me like,
I know.
and they kind of pulled into like the clown thing.
I know, yeah.
So then trying to put it on Mayhem is like confusing me. I get why it's on the album, but it's not making sense to me.
I get business-wise why it is. It's just...
Watch this go #1 next week.
Yeah.
Again.
It's a harmless, fine song. Well, if he came in featured...
He sounds good on it too.
Yeah, like, I don't mind
the song. They sound good together.
And it would even be a good ending. But I just don't view it as her song.
To me, it like gives Stars Born energy. I don't know how to explain it. It's so good on its own too. Like, it's so good as a single. And I kind of think it's a song that like all ages can enjoy.
Yeah, that's...
Which is Lady Gaga's like...
Yeah. Die With a Smile. Wow, what a song.
I want to see what song they play at the end of the Disease music video. Oh no, they play it when she gets hit by the car. It's Zombie Boy. The biggest shock to me was how many reviews we heard, all the marketing, all this stuff about this album. Not one person mentioned how disco heavy it would be and how funky it would be.
Yeah, and like, how light it is.
That made no sense to me. That is like not what I was told I was getting. I'm happy with it, but I'm like, that makes no sense.
Quality-wise, I have very little like notes or complaints. It certainly will take a little bit like an expectation check.
This is kind of interesting because I feel like my expectations are not, I'm not disappointed. It's just not what I thought I was getting.
If I'm disappointed in anything, it's that it's not weirder.
Yes.
A lot of the weirdness lies in what we've already seen and heard. And like the project as a whole will live on longer than this moment, but in terms of the 11 new songs we heard.
No, I know this time next week I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any of these feedback notes.
But I might always hope that it was weirder in terms of a body of work. I think I'll always hope that she's her weirdest self.
Maybe her weirder self is like just a part of her. It's not fully who she is. Like maybe these more like normal life songs are like also a part of her.
Yeah.
And like that's what she's trying to say with Mayhem is like, this is how drastic my life can like feel different all the time.
I think so.
And maybe that's what we're experiencing like right now as we're like taking in the art.
I just feel like some lacked personality, or at least moments did.
I agree. Like Vanish Into You. I really liked Love Drug personally. It spoke to me.
Yeah, I didn't think anything was like negative or bad.
No.
I think it just lacked some of her personality.
But in the same breath, I feel like the whole album like is her personality.
And I think like once the first two tracks are like more blended in, because right now we kind of obviously focused on like the new 11. When you look back on say like when we're in next album cycle, you look back on Mayhem, those singles become a part of the body of work as a whole.
I guess something I'm feeling a little disappointed in is the songs weren't very like emotionally deep.
I'm fine with not being emotionally deep. Do you think you're looking for more like depth in terms of stuff to dig into?
Yes. I was listening to 1,000 Doves the other day and I was like, oh, I've never like really paid it much mind, and like now that it's been years and I'm like revisiting it, I'm like, oh, I have had like different life experiences or whatever. Like when you re-listen to music, you're like, oh, there's like a different way to view it. I feel like that ain't this, you know, like.
No, it's very straightforward.
Which is kind of different for us, I feel like. Because I feel like Lady Gaga can like write a tune, but there's like an underlying message behind it. This is very direct.
I think it's a good album. There's just not a ton that I'm like dying to dig into.
Because it's there.
It was very, like, got it.
Yeah.
Round of applause, like that's it.
But I'm excited to drive in my car to it. I'm excited to dance to it. I'm excited to talk to people about it. I'm excited to learn the lyrics. Like I'm excited to listen to it and like get to know this music. What were some of your other thoughts?
I really liked Zombie Boy. I thought that was perfect for me.
You're a Zombie Boy.
Perfect Celebrity was solid. Garden of Eden was solid.
Shadow of a Man is my favorite that I heard.
Really?
So she worked with Andrew Watt, Henry Walter. Who's the other one?
Well, her and Michael.
Mike Levy.
Yeah.
So it's not what we expected at all.
No, it was certainly not the album that was advertised. I think she's given enough versatility throughout the years for me to just like be fine with a solid body of work from her.
So she's doing Coachella. I feel like that's like the next big thing we're looking forward to from her. I think it will be interesting to see, because we haven't had a live performance this era, right? Like I wonder what will go to the stage. Will it be like as weird?
I think she's at the point where she's very much mixing like new material with old in her live shows, and we'll pretty much always see a mix of the weird and a mix of the mom crowd.
Oh my god, what time is it? 1:30. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe below. I'm vlogging this weekend, so be sure to check that out.
Abracadabra, you're still
our number one.
Yeah.
You're our star. Do you think she cast a spell on us to say that?
I think she did. But Blade of Grass, that's a strong
Shut the
second
camera
place.
off. Shut the camera off.